Actually, while we're here, let's check in on that guy and see what he has to say. Oh, well, we've got... You won't let us in there, I don't think. I'm never going to let anyone into my traveler's gate. I'll show you my stubbornness. Yeah, I didn't think so. Do you know my daughter? No? You don't? Oh, pretty, gentle, graceful girl? She must be playing outside. You should go see her. Okay. I don't think I ever looked in these pots. It's just a reflection of Terry on the water. Okay. Grandpa's real stubborn. Journal of my baby, part 1. Born a girl, she's so pretty. Okay, yeah. I think I remember how this works. But we don't need to go over this right now. I wanted to check and see. We'll come back to this. This is, I think, something that we can do. But I wanted to see what happens in this area that we just went through. Can't be, my Betty is actually a copycat. No! Alright, that's all. That's all there is. Alright, so we're back here. We have not gone through the Room of Strength yet. I was just taking a look to see what we can find in here, and it doesn't look like there'll be anything particularly useful. But we haven't gone through here before, so let's see what's at the bottom. Okay. So we're at the bottom. We've got what appears to be a living statue. Hi? So you saw my face! Indeed! We got the Stone Man. I don't remember what happens if you try and open the chest. I'm pretty sure there's nothing there, though. So, I've been thinking about this. In order to get everything I want, I'm going to need, unless I can find Lava Men and Icemen, I'm gonna need 9 metal Dracs. Which is a lot, and I'm hoping I don't have to make them myself. If I do have to make them myself, then I will need 9 material monsters and 9 Andriels. And to make 9 Andriels, I will need 9 Gulpals and 9 different dragon monsters. So you can see why I'm not looking forward to that if I have to actually make them myself. But this guy is a material, so it is possible that I could use him for that if needed. So if he gets up, I'll take him, but I also don't care that much to try and get him myself. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy can do quite a bit of damage, and I think he has some good defense. His defense isn't actually that high, at least not compared to my my skills here. He did wake back up, so we'll switch back to a mixed and see what we can do. We didn't put him to sleep. We didn't manage to lick him, but we did manage to put him to sleep there. But he immediately woke back up. Alright. I'm kind of hoping I can either decrease his defense or... Okay, yeah, we got his defense down. Cool, perfect. I kind of feel like I should be increasing my defense. I feel like that could probably be pretty helpful to me, but he's gonna miss, so it didn't matter. Okay. At this point, I feel like I've probably done enough damage that I could just wail on him to finish the job. I've got heal more on everybody, so they can just heal up if needed. He's not doing that much damage in a hit, so unless he gets like a crit... Okay, we took him down. Cool. Not really a problem then. We learned Suck Air. I don't think I really need Suck Air. Suck Air will double the damage of your next breath attack, but I'd rather just use breath attacks twice. Frankly. We'll also get Suck Air. We're getting that because of the Drac Slime that these guys were all part of. Alright, so yeah, we're not going to get him. I don't think you get anything if you look in the chest or in the pot, frankly. If anything, you might get a tiny metal, which would be cool, but I'm not going to really be making use of tiny metals in this playthrough. Not going to lie. But that's okay. We beat up Stone Man. Alright, cool. So we can get healed up, go do some item inventory management, and then head into the 2 dungeons we unlocked by beating C-Class. Actually, before we do that, I am kind of curious about what we have in the bank. So I looked up what in the game has twin hits. Stubbirds, Armorpedes, which we can recruit, Chop Clowns, Curse Lamps, and Beanmen, which we can recruit. So I could just go get Armorpedes and Beanmen. That would probably be the, like, most simplest thing to do. However, I'm also curious if we can just make any of these guys. So I'm going to look into that real quick, because we got a lot of stuff here that I will never use, most likely. I do need, like, 3 beasts in total. These guys, of course, will all be used for the next session of breeding. So I do need to recruit 1 more beast somewhere, but otherwise I actually don't have that many things that I would be able to utilize. No, unfortunately, I don't think I'd really be able to do much here. All right, well, it was worth looking at. I was wondering if it might just be easier to make one of these things, but I don't think I really will. So, never mind, we're just gonna go back to the original plan. Okay, out of curiosity, I did look into it, and in order to create any of the 5 things that naturally get twin hits, it requires very, very specific breeding, which I don't think I'm probably going to be able to do. So I think my best odds really are just recruit a Armorpede, which I can actually go ahead and just get one in... where is it? Yeah, in the Wisdom dungeon, which is where one of the places I'm about to go. Yeah, over here we can go into Wisdom and Joy. And in Wisdom, we can, in fact, get an Armorpede. We've also encountered Armorpedes earlier. So I can get an Armorpede, I can recruit a Beanman back in the earlier area, although that will be a little hard. It will probably be easier when I have done another round of breeding and I'm back to level 1. And I'll be able to recruit Stubbirds in the next set of dungeons that get unlocked after I beat the next round of missions. So let's go ahead and go in here, and our goal is to get ourselves an Armorpede. There's also Tungula, and I did need a 3rd beast. Okay, cool. You know what? Sure, we'll take it. We'll take the Tungula. These guys can just fight the Facers. And yeah, I'll get the Tungula as my 3rd beast to be using for making spot slimes eventually. They're not going to get used for a while, but I can go ahead and get them just so I have them. Alright, so there's going to be 1 down. It looks like I'll have a chance to get another rib in. Considering I haven't had one before, 2 ribs is a damn near guarantee. Of course, it's still not as good as sirloin. Sirloin is where we're really going to be able to keep recruiting the same monsters over and over. But as long as they're new, a couple ribs will probably do it unless they're already in a Monster Master team. So, yeah, we'll have... you can just be Lick. I don't think Tungula has any skills that I really care about, but that's fine. I've been building slimes that give me good skills. So really, all I care about is getting another beast to work with. So cool. I now have all the beasts I need for, I think, the rest of the game. Okay, we have a Okay, we have a priest. Let's see if he has anything neat. Rayburns and Phoenixes. So the answer is no. He has nothing useful for me. These are all things I have not had before, but I can't really use them for anything, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah, Ice Air is definitely how we're going to want to go here. I'm not too worried about this fight. As long as he doesn't KO one of my dudes, I'll be fine. I mean, obviously, if he KOs all of my dudes, then that's a real problem, but I more specifically don't want him to KO just one of my people, because then they don't... Then I'll have an offset of experience. These guys are all even in their experience gains right now, and I really like that, so I want it to stay that way. But it doesn't look like that'll be a problem. Okay, we're finally encountering Armorpedes. However, I don't think this is a good grouping to try and get one. So I'm not going to try for it here unless somehow it ends up being like the only thing left randomly. Yeah, I don't think this is probably a good grouping to try and get it, but it's good to know that we can finally get Armorpedes here. Alright, well, I'm on the final floor before the boss, and I've only encountered that one singular Armorpede. So it looks like they might be pretty rare, but we do have this guy. So let's see if he has anything neat. Sword Gun. I can't use the Sword Gun for anything, unfortunately. I need Skull Guns, not Sword Guns. So, unfortunate. But that means we can just go ahead and take them out. Let's go ahead and do a mixed, and a mixed, and a charge. Okay, apparently his charge is just going to be punch them. I thought maybe he'd try, I don't know, using Ice Air or something, but that's okay. We got them all asleep, so at least there's that. Just charge through them, I guess. Yeah, the Man-Eater's already out. We're gonna get a crit on the Sword Gun, okay. I clearly did not need to worry about setting up on these guys as much as I was. I figured they might, like, be weak to ice or something, but okay. That works. Cool, we'll get healed up right before we go fight the boss. I'm down with that. Oh, okay, we do get an Armorpede here. Alright, this is gonna be our best chance, probably, to get one of these guys, so I'm just gonna have you guys punch the Florijays, and then Spot, go ahead and punch this other Florijay. Okay, sometimes punching the Florijays is enough to actually take one of them out. At this point, they should target the Florijay. So I'm gonna throw a rib. And I'm gonna see if I can get 2 ribs in on this guy. They should target the Florijay. Okay, they did. Let's see what else they do. They might just take out the armor. Okay, we will get 2 ribs. Cool. Alright. So we will go ahead and get ourselves an Armorpede, because this is a damn near guarantee with 2 ribs on a monster we have not had before. Sweet. Perfect. Alright, we got an Armorpede. You can be peed. Alright. No. You can go back to the farm. Cool. We have succeeded in getting what we were looking for in this particular dungeon. Let's see what's on the final floor. We have... I remember doing this puzzle. It was not fun. Just a real quick, do I have, like, any herbs or anything that I might as well just use right now? If I have another herb... I don't. Okay. I mean, I could use a love water, but I'm not that concerned. I don't remember exactly how this guy moves. Okay, so he's gonna move all the way to the right if I do that. Cross over here. Oh, for sure he would do that, yeah. Okay. What if I go down here? What does he do? Oh, you little bitch. Okay. And then that makes him come back over there. That makes him go back over there. This puzzle is a real pain in the ass. Wait, are you seriously? That just makes him go all the way across in either direction? Alright, well, we're gonna figure this out. We might be here for a second. Okay, we finally found the Sky Dragon. Jeez, okay, let's see what we can do here. Once again, we're gonna start with Mix, just to see what people do against this guy. We do a Sandstorm, we do a Radiant, there we go, we've got him blinded at the very least. He's already blind, so that's... Didn't need to do it twice. He's gonna take a deep breath, so he's going to use... We're gonna defend. Because he's gonna use a breath attack, which goes through our fact that we blinded him. In fact, blinding him might have been the worst thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. We'll have you use a Cautious, you charge, see if we can paralyze maybe, and then you also use a Cautious. Or you'll use Fire Slash against the Sky Dragon. That works too, I guess. Ow. Okay, this might go poorly. This might go very poorly. Alright. I really need him to be, like, asleep or something. The fact that we made him blind is why he's just spitting out blazing all the time now. We're gonna try a mixed with you real quick. You know what? No, we're not gonna do a mix. We're going to... Because you're just gonna fucking throw a Radiant again. Well, maybe you won't, since he's already blinded. We'll do another mix. Maybe you can put him to sleep. I guess we'll do Cautious with you. I was hoping you'd be doing Paralyzer, but the fact that you're not tells me that he probably doesn't have anything that we probably can't paralyze him. Apparently he's weak to fire. We'll increase our defense. Unfortunately, that doesn't help. Okay, yeah, that doesn't help against Scorching. Yeah, that really doesn't help at all against Scorching. Okay. So I think it looks like all we really can do here is just keep hitting him and keep healing ourselves. Because nothing else really does anything. Here, I'm gonna manually command you all to defend. If I had kept Tailwind, this is when I'd use it. I did not, however, keep Tailwind. So, that's my bad. Could have used it here. Then again, if I had not blinded him, he'd be doing more things other than just use Scorching, most likely. So that's also my bad. But we'll just defend again, so that we don't get hit with double damage Scorching. It already does enough damage, thank you. We'll have Slib charge for a little while these two do Cautious. Yeah, he's gonna just go ahead and use it again. Alright, and then have you do Cautious and you do a charge. Because Fire Slash does not take as much to use. This is going incredibly slowly, and honestly, I'm not sure I'll be able to win this fight because he just keeps using Scorching over and over. I mean, eventually he should run out of MP, but, like, I'm pretty sure I will before he does. We'll get a critical Fire Slash, so that's kind of helpful, not really. Yeah, we don't have a good answer for this guy anymore, which is the real problem. Cautious, defend, defend. This means I will take quite a bit damage. Oh, okay, yeah, I took more damage than I than I thought I would there. Cautious, cautious, cautious. Everybody be cautious. Yeah, he'll just use another Scorching here. This is bad. This is a bad time. This is not going to go well for me. This guy has a ton of HP, and I am very slowly chipping him down, but I'm really running out of magic, really running out of MP just keeping myself alive. So I don't foresee this going well. I really wish I had something better than apparently Fire Slash to be using, and it would be really good if he did anything other than only using his breath attacks. I understand why he's only using Scorching. It's a real good move. But I really wish he was doing something else. I probably could have gotten away with having another person attack there. Yeah, I should have had another person attack there. I can get away with having another person attack here. So we'll have you attack, you heal, you attack. We are almost... Okay, we're using Ice Air and Vacuum Wave. Okay. Not what I expected to see. I didn't want to use Fight. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. This isn't going to be good. He's taking a deep breath. Slib might die here. Slib will probably die here. Everyone's going to defend. I'm probably going to lose this fight. Unfortunately. Okay, Slib didn't die, so at least there's that. Go ahead and Cautious. You don't have enough MP to Cautious anymore, and you go ahead and Cautious. We are now out of healing. So all I can do is wail on this guy. If he hits me with that, I die. Yeah, if he hits me with that, I die. But on the other hand, if I defend against it, then I don't die this round, and then I just die the next round. So all I can really do... I don't think I really have any good items for this. Is tell people to charge. I could use the Snow Staff and do a little bit of extra damage, but then my people will just defend, which I guess isn't the worst thing. Okay, screw it. Yeah, we'll use the Snow Staff. That means Spot will defend itself, but does 81 damage. This is my best chance of actually taking him down. No, okay. Hail didn't die. These two didn't die. Alright. I'll use the Snow Staff again because it literally does the most damage. He's gonna take another deep breath. I really wish I could switch Spot off of defending so that he would also attack, but then I can't use the Snow Staff. And the Snow Staff was the only way I was taking that guy out. Okay. I really thought we were gonna lose there. Good lord, you're good. Not really. Alright, well, I definitely thought we were gonna lose that fight. That could have gone a lot better. But we did it. So at least there's that. Oh boy. Yeah, please go ahead and revive me. Yeah, there's a metal man. He likes tiny metals. I don't have enough tiny metals for him. Sorry. Alright. He'll give me an herb. That does mean that Slib is now going to be off, in terms of, like, level. But considering the alternative, which is just losing entirely and then having to redo that entire dungeon, I'll take that. I'm fine with this. Okay. I've been recording for like 2.5 hours. So I know we haven't done an arena fight yet in this session, but I think I'm gonna call it here. I kind of want to go through the other remaining dungeon. What do you say? You have tiny medals. If you bring medals, he'll reward you. If you collect a lot, I might give you something too. Yeah, that guy will let me enter a new dungeon if I get enough tiny medals, which I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We'll find out. And then I think there was another dungeon that we could unlock over here as well. I'm not entirely certain if I remember how, but I feel like fighting Goopy again lets you do it. They're down at the village. Yeah, I feel like there's another one that you can get from Goopy. But, oh well. And I think we can just drop down that hole later in the story. Okay. Anyway, I think this is probably a good spot to end things for today. I've been recording for 2.5 hours. I have no idea how long this episode's going to be, but I guess we'll figure it out. And I will see you guys in our next episode of Dragon Warrior Monsters. I hope you guys have been... Oh! We do have a new Goopy. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Okay, yeah, I think if you beat this Goopy, you get a new Traveler's Gate. So that's something that we can look into in the next session. But I'll see you guys there.